Now I'm going to drag this video in the timeline. Now you can press Ctrl and use your mouse scroll. You can zoom in and zoom out the timeline, or you can use the slider. You can click here to fit, and now it is fit to the whole timeline. And now guys, if we click on this animate, you can see we can animate the position, scale, rotation, opacity, and also crop. And by the way, you can add in animation and out animation. And if you want to preview the animation, you can hover your mouse to an animation, and now as you can see, now we have the preview of these animation. Now I'm going to animate the crop, so I'm going to add cinematic crops. So I am going to open the crop. So first we have to add a keyframe. So how do we do that? You can click here on the watch, and now as you can see, we have this keyframe, and now I'm going to go to the 1 second position, and now I'm going to crop 10% from top and 10% from the bottom. So now let's play the video, and now we have this cinematic bar. But you can also guys add animation spikes, so you can add these curves. So I'm going to add this curve, so it will start slow and then it will speed up the animation eventually. So if you play this video, now we have this style animation. Now I'm going to select this keyframe and drag this to 2 second position. So you can also drag your keyframe and you can change its position as well. And now I'm going to add this spike so you will better understand. Now check this out. Let's add this one. Now let's add this one. And now have a look. So I'm going to click here, add a keyframe here, and now I'm going to control, use the scroll, and then I can zoom in. And now we can select this keyframe, and we can also update the animation. So I'm going to crop this to 30, and then we can change this to 30. And now have a look. Now I'm going to also select this, and I'm going to change its spike. Now have a look. So you can select a keyframes. So if I select this, you can change its spike, its curve, and if I select this, you can change its spike. So I'm going to change this to this curve. Now have a look. Now I'm going to go back to the timeline. Now guys, I'm going to also add out animation. So I'm going to split my clip, select this one, press backspace to delete this part, select your video, go to the animate, and now I'm going to add out animation to this position. So you have to hover your cursor to that position in order to add in or out animation. Now we can click here and select all these keyframe. So if you select a keyframe, as you can see, the preset disappears. So if you click here, now we have these presets. So I can add out animation. So for example, if I hover my cursor to this position, then I can add out animation. So now as you can see, now we have the opacity animation to this position. So we have to press Ctrl Z and we have to hover the mouse, the cursor to this position, and now I can add fade out animation. And I can select my curve. Let's change the spike. And now here we go. So this is how you can add in and out animation, and you can also animate these properties. And here is the final result.